Hi, and welcome to Music and Politics. I'm Douglas Caballero. Mitt Romney has officially lost the battle for Hispanic voters because he is completely out of touch with them. But how did this happen? I mean, they're only the largest ethnic minority in the US with over 52 million people. This will help put Romney's mental gap in perspective. Recently, the biggest Mexican rock band of all time, Maná, performed in front of 11,000 mostly Hispanic people at an Obama rally in the swing state of Nevada. The band supports the president's stance on immigration reform, a stance that he has made very clear for years now, but the Republicans refuse to work with. 11,000 people? Do you know about this concert? Probably not. But I bet you heard about Beyonce and Bruce Springsteen stumping for Obama and Kid Rock providing the Romney campaign theme song. Did you also know that Maná has sold over 25 million albums? That's more than Beyonce. And they have been a major musical force for 20 years with 4 Grammy Awards, 7 Latin Grammy Awards, 5 Latin MTV Awards, 14 Billboard Awards, and 15 Premios Lo Nuestro Awards, which honor the best of Latin music. You didn't know about this? Exactly. Many of us, including Mitt Romney, are unfamiliar with Latin America's biggest rock export. I know, you can't know everything about pop culture, but this ignorance is emblematic of Romney's disinterest in the Latino population as a whole, a population that will reach 133 million by 2050. Latino voters make up a big group. 43% of them are eligible to vote. And that group is sometimes forgotten about by the mainstream. But as candidate for president, candidate for all 100% of us, it is Mitt Romney's duty to be deeply involved in their interests, especially if he wants to win their vote. As President Obama recently pointed out,
during the Republican primary, he said, I will veto the DREAM Act that would allow these young people to have access. His main strategy during the Republican primary was to say, we're going to encourage self-deportation, making life so miserable on folks that they'll leave.
Unfortunately, Romney has put hardly any effort into developing an official stance on immigration. He endorses self-deportation of the 12 million undocumented immigrants in this country, whatever that means, and he has publicly stated that he would veto the DREAM Act, legislation that would give residency to young immigrants brought here by their parents who graduate from college or serve in our military. It's plain to see why Latinos would not vote for the Republican. The latest polls show Obama's lead among Latino voters at 65 to Romney's 23% in the swing states alone. Now, put aside the fact that he is campaigning for president for a moment. The fact that Romney's dad was born in Mexico means that he ought to have a better appreciation for Hispanic interests, don't you think? Okay, now it's your turn. How important do you think the Hispanic vote will be in deciding the election? Let me know on Twitter and in the comments. I'm Douglas Caballero. Stay tuned for more music and politics on TYT.